Bognet for Pennsylvania 8. First question. Every state's a border state now. This Title 42, taking it off, leading to the invasion of the United States, even worse than it's been to date, although March was the highest number in American history of illegal aliens entering our country. What do the good folks up in Pennsylvania 8 think about this, Jim?
Steve, there's a lot of outrage. I mean, we already are overrun in Northeast Pennsylvania with illegal immigration issues. My hometown of Hazelland, Pennsylvania, has become, unfortunately, a center of heroin and fentanyl trafficking. We need to do better. We certainly don't need to have Title 42 removed. That is one of the only sensible things that has been keeping illegal immigration at some kind of level that doesn't destroy our country. You know, I hear on the streets of Scranton, PA, Joe Biden's so-called hometown, people are outraged. People can't believe that New York Mayor Adams still wants 4-year-old children to wear masks. But apparently coronavirus isn't enough of a problem that we keep in place this really sensible regulation. So we need to keep Title 42 in place, but we have to go farther, Steve. We have to crack down on the border. We have to finish President Trump's border wall. We have to go to a remain in Mexico policy permanently, or else we're going to be in big, big trouble.
How does Northeast Pennsylvania have a Democrat, not just a Democratic congressman, but one that's so tied to the most radical wing, the Nancy Pelosi wing of the Democratic Party? How did that happen?
You know, the way it happened was money. We have George Soros money flooding into my district. They spent $1.5 million attacking me last year with Soros money. You know, my opponent, Matt Cartwright, he votes with Nancy Pelosi 100% of the time. But as you know, Steve, he never talks about it. He never goes on TV. He doesn't answer questions. He doesn't campaign. He did the Joe Biden remain in your basement policy when he was campaigning last year. Didn't come out and answer questions. We challenged him to do 5 debates. He did 1 debate on PBS because he didn't want anyone to see it. So it's really a come back home, lie to your constituents policy. But we're not going to let him get away with that this time. We're going to go at him hard. We're going to win the seat.
There's too much common sense up there, folks, right? Like, for instance, I know you're running for a House seat, not a Senate, but what if folks' opinion of this issue with pedophilia, the torture and rape of infants and young children that Judge Jackson, who's highly qualified but seems to be comfortable with, particularly give him very light sentences. How's that sitting with folks up there in Northeast Pennsylvania?
They think it's insane. They think it's insane that of all the jurists in America, this is the one Joe Biden picked to be on the Supreme Court. Someone who's been soft on pedophilia, on crime in general. I mean, we have crime taking off in Philadelphia and New York. We see it on the news every night here in Northeast Pennsylvania. And Joe Biden picked about the most liberal, the most soft on crime jurist that you could ever pick. I totally oppose her nomination. I think any Republican that's thinking of voting for her is making a gigantic mistake. She may be more liberal than Sotomayor, which I didn't even know was humanly possible. So we need to stand up. That's the problem with some of these weak Republicans. They're afraid to stand up and say, no, this is not the person we need on the Supreme Court. They should be filibustering this nomination. They should be going as hard as they can against her. And yet I kind of see like, oh, she's going to make it through. Who cares? They should be going after her hard. We need to stop this. The Democrats came up with this whole nonsense of defund the police. This woman is like the cheerleader for being soft on crime. It happens over and over again. But now Joe Biden's lying about it, making claims that he doesn't want to defund the police. We know the truth. In 2020, when the rubber met the road in the summer, when there were riots, the Democrats sold out our police. They didn't have their back. And now we have a crime wave.
We got about a minute. This attack on the American family, you're seeing it from every woke corporation. You're seeing it from the radical wing of the Democratic Party. How's that playing? What do folks in Scranton and Northeast Pennsylvania think about this?
Well, they're angry at Disney. They're angry at people that think that men should be in the pool swimming against women. They think it's insane. If you go to our website, bognetforcongress.com, you can get my whole thoughts on this. They're very angry in general about the attack on our culture. And, Steve, it even extends to election reform. I mean, we know Democrats have been trying to steal elections, general elections, succeeded in some cases, unfortunately. Now we have Democrats. I have a primary opponent who was a Democrat for 50 years. He ran on Hillary Clinton's ticket in 2016, endorsed her, campaigned for her. Now he's trying to pretend to be a Republican and get elected. So we're angry about the attack on our culture. We're angry about the attack on our election. But there's only one way to take it out. It's to win this year. It's to win in 2020, restore a House Republican majority.
Win big. Jim, how do people get you on social media and your campaign and find out more about you?
Bognet, Bognet, for Congress.com, Getter, Facebook. Come see us, bognetforcongress.com. Thanks for having me, Steve.
Jim, thanks for coming on. Mike Davis.